Rachel.
Yeah. It's a joke.
No, it's not.
Maybe a joke.
So that's the second name. Chizzy. He's
What's happening? Chizzy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Chizzy and Rachel have left the Bbnaija season 7. They left during the dinner that happened tonight with Ebuka. How did these all start? So tonight, the dinner between Ebuka and of course the housemates happened. Of course, remember the Big Brother already told us there was going to be a dinner. Ebuka was going to come into the house and have a dinner with the 8 people in the house, the 8 housemates. And so when it was time, Big Brother asked all the housemates to freeze. And then Ebuka walked in and literally these housemates could not do anything. So Ebuka asked, he walked into the house and then, got a drink. He was sipping the drink and guess what? He was looking at the house like, how you guys this dirty?
Big Brother asked them to freeze.
This guy dirty house.
And get, see they cannot move. They are shocked. Seeing Ebuka, they're like, what the hell? So some people feel like somebody's going to leave the house right now. What?
Big Brother, they say freeze.
And then after Ebuka, got a drink, went around the house, and the Big Brother now told the housemates to freeze. And you could literally see the excitement on the faces of the housemates. They literally rushed towards Ebuka, gave him a hug one after the other. And of course, Ebuka was like, how you guys doing? And they said they were fine. And Ebuka was like, okay, why is your house this dirty? And Ebuka now took a tour around the rooms. From the first room, there was a room that was not so clean. There was another room that was really clean. And then he was asking him, who are the people staying in this room? And one after the other, you could literally hear, oh, this people is staying in this room. This person is staying in this room, rather. This other person is staying in this room. And the reason why this room is neat, especially Fina, was analyzing the reason why a room was neat. Because she feels like some people were cuddling in the room. And she literally pointed at Brian.
Because of the platonic cuddling that is going on of Brian, who is the headmaster, and lots of girls.
Big baby break. Big baby break. Come on, explain yourself.
Good.
Why are you cuddling platonically?
No, when we came into the house, everyone was cold.
And then, of course, we now saw Ebuka, went down straight into the toilet. And luckily for them, the toilet was clean, right? He literally told them that the toilet is not looking bad and it smells really good, right? So after all of that, we now saw them go to the garden. And then they started the whole conversation. It was a gradual conversation. Ebuka was asking them how they felt about the week and hope the week was very good. And you literally see them express themselves one after the other. One thing that I caught in that moment was the fact that, Daniela's birthday was out some days ago, and literally she was asking Ebuka for a hug, a special birthday shout out, really. She was asking Ebuka to wish her happy birthday. And of course, Ebuka did that, and she got a hug from him.
Happy birthday, Dan.
And then after the whole conversation, Ebuka led them up to the level 3 house, because that was where the setup for the dinner was going to happen. So he led them, and while they were going, they got to the staircase. And Ebuka was like, see, ladies first. And then as the ladies were going, the remaining guys, Adekunle, Chizzy, and of course Brian. So Chizzy, the head of house, stood behind, the 2 guys. Adekunle and Brian, stepped up. And it was remaining Ebuka and Chizzy. And you could literally see Chizzy telling Ebuka, yeah, my guest now, so you go. And Ebuka was like, will you, my friend, will you get upstairs?
3, 4, 5.
I think I'm going to sleep.
What song is that to do with anything?
You're my visitor, so
My friend, will you pass it?
So tonight's dinner was all about Ebuka coming to collect G. So Ebuka told them, see, tonight I'm here to just with you guys. I want to hear what your opinions are, what's happening in the house, and all of that. And then they got upstairs and then the dinner started. So the first question Ebuka asked was, see guys, who is not surprised that they're here? So Brian was like, see, he's been manifesting this, he's been talking about this, and that he's not really surprised that he's here, even though the fact that, every day was a step closer, that he didn't really see himself winning, but of course, he saw himself into the 72nd day of the show.
So who's okay, let me actually ask it in a different way. Who is not surprised that they're here? You're not surprised?
No.
To be
Why?
to be here?
Yeah.
I've been manifesting this since. I've been saying that if anybody that knows me, like,
We also saw the fact that Bella said that, you know what, she's a child of grace and that 80% wise, she saw herself getting into this final. At first, she first said that she didn't see, she's surprised that she, you know, she got to this point. But she now rephrased her statement again, saying that, you know what, to a certain level, at 80%, she saw herself coming into the finals. And then we heard Fina. Fina says that, you know what, her lifeline was every Sunday. She was just looking forward to the next Sunday because she knows there's always going to be an eviction show. So whatever Sunday she survived, you know, give her hope for another 1 week. And that she did not really see herself going to this length on the show, right? But of course, the fact that every Sunday she survived gave her hopes to see the finals. And then they got to a particular point. Bbnaija asked Brian, are you and Rachel cool right now? Because in the morning, Rachel and, you know, Brian had a face-off over the fact that the kitchen was dirty. So Bbnaija asked Brian, are both of you cool? And then Brian says, yes, myself and Rachel are very cool right now and all of that.
that was what I feel. Back to my question. How I think you and Rachel. We'll get there.
And then Bbnaija asked Bella, what's up with you and Chicha? Are you guys cool? And I feel that Bella just took the moment, you know, to really drag Chichi. Because what she was saying was like, you see, Chichi is a lie. I literally had to write it down. She said Chichi is very cunning. Chichi is a liar. She's not straightforward. She loves cheap gossip. And she says things behind people's back and that Chichi lies a lot.
I don't think she's straightforward. I think she's very cunning. I think she likes cheap gossip.
Cheap gossip.
Yeah, like she will not say something in front of you, she'll say it behind you.
And then, you know, Chichi, in trying to respond to Bella's, you know, claims about her, said that, you know what, whatever Bella is saying is a mirror of herself. So what Chichi is trying to say is the fact that if Bella says she's very cunning, it means that, you know, if Bella says that Chichi is very cunning, it means that, you know, Bella is cunning herself. It means that Bella lies a lot and that Bella also says things behind people's backs. So whatever Bella is calling her is what Bella is. And then the conversation now moved to, you know, Rachel. So Rachel said she wanted to ask a question, saying that there was a statement that Brian made sometime, maybe today or yesterday, saying that, what did he mean by the statement? I really could not pick the statement. But what the statement was saying, see, Brian was now saying that what he was saying is that anytime anybody wants to say something, say it with your full chest. Don't go about beating around the bush. Don't say stuff in parables. So people were like, who are you talking about? He said, Bella, right? That Bella would just come and not say stuff clearly and all of that. So Bella said she doesn't understand. Fina now said, see, let me explain what Brian is trying to say. What Brian is trying to say is this. She now gave two scenarios. That Bella would just stand up and say, no, your friend is so, no, this one. So Fina is telling Bella that, see, whenever you want to say something, what Brian is saying, whenever you want to say something, mention the names of the people you're trying to talk about.
Daniela and Chichi, when we were sitting at the dining, we were discussing that you were sleeping on that orange couch, that you now stood up and said, know who you call your friend or what you call your. I was not like, what is it? You know, I said, now lay down. Then you now stood up again and came to the dining and you hit the dining. What? That's what he's trying to say. So what was he trying to say? That's you.
So Bbnaija now asked, you know, what's his name? Brian, do you see both of you being friends? And so Brian was like, see, at first he thought they would be friends, but seeing the fact that, you know, this last final week of the show, he has seen a few things in Bella that would not necessarily make him and her be friends even outside of the house. And then Bella trying to respond, saying, you know what? She said Brian is really childish. I really cannot say the way she said it. You guys should watch how she said it.
As well, I just feel like he's too childish. I can't deal with it.
I'm childish. I'm childish. That's her opinion. Yeah,
I don't understand, but you made your own opinion. I'm making my own opinion. Don't even start.
That's fine. That's fine. I also noticed, like, I don't know. No, since we're all throwing.
This is the childish I'm talking about.
What is...
And so, you know, they went on a break, and by the time, you know, they came back from the break, we saw Adekunle speaking. So Adekunle was talking about Rachel. He was talking about the fact that Rachel feels like he has a strategy, and at the time Rachel came to meet him, that, see, I think that you have a strategy in this house. You're my friend, you're not telling me stuff, and it feels like you have a strategy, you're trying to play people, you have a strategy for the game in the house, right? And that's the reason why, you know, he decided to just step back, because, I mean, he didn't like the fact that, you know, if she spotted that, she can come and tell him easily, but it didn't feel like Rachel was that forthcoming and trying to tell him whatever she felt about him, right? And then it was Rachel's turn. So Rachel said that, you know what, I'm going to tell you, Bbnaija, what the matter really is. First off, whatever he's saying, we had resolved it, okay? There was also a time he was liking me and all of that, and, you know, he said he was trying to get to know me. And then, you know, at the end of the day, he finished knowing me. And then we moved on from it. And then at the end of the day, he now came back trying to see, like, maybe he was trying to give me green lights, right? And as the lady that she is, she was already taking the green light, because it felt like, you know, he was coming back asking her, how you doing? Come in my bed, come, let's do this. And then the Sunday that Ebuka was going to ask Adekunle about Daniela, she was shocked about the fact that he was saying he was trying to get to know Daniela, because this is a Daniela that he was trying to form a father figure for, while she was still trying to come back to her. So in her mind, Daniela is a daughter to Adekunle, while Adekunle is still trying to come back to her, and they're trying to have a thing.
We had moved past that, and after we reconciled, I didn't think we were going back.
What was the final straw?
And then he now started making gestures again, as if he was moving towards me. Like
this was
today,
recently?
yes, recently. Today you are leaving me a note. Oh, thanks for dinner. It looks romantic to me. You're leaving me a note. Thanks for dinner. You're making me feel like we're acting like a father figure.
So Adekunle was trying to, you know, Adekunle was shocked, like, what's this girl saying? And then, you know, she dropped to the bomb, saying that, you know what, Adekunle actually literally wrote her a note after a particular meal that she cooked, saying, thanks for the meal or something, right? And Ebuka was like, okay, maybe that was just a normal, you know, a normal note. But, you know, the girl was like, no, that was not a normal note. That this note that he wrote, that she no respond to the note, that the following morning, Adekunle came to meet her and said, did you see the note I dropped for you last night?
Feel like we're acting like a father figure to Daniela. And then on a Sunday that he's telling Daniela that he wants to get to know her. So I don't really have an issue with the fact that we had moved on, but the fact that just 2 days before.
But did he tell you anything expressly though?
He acted it. I don't know.
No,
Does he really?
And then we now saw a ninja while they were talking. After all of that, you know, they played the videos of all housemates showing them their journeys on the house. And then the ninja walked in and brought an envelope, an eviction envelope. And that was when I knew that, you know, Chizzy and Rachel were going to leave. Because if you look at the design they made for these people, for this dinner tonight, Chizzy and Rachel were not on that design, right? And then, you know, Ebuka just stood up with an envelope, stood in front of all of them and told them that, you know what, the next housemate to leave the house tonight is Rachel. And the housemate did not believe. They still thought it was a joke. And Ebuka was like, it's not a joke.
Rachel.
It's a joke.
No, it's not.
Maybe a joke. What?
You can say your goodbyes to her.
And then after that, Ebuka said one more evictions happened tonight. And of course, he said Chizzy was evicted. And while he was even trying to mention Chizzy, you literally could hear Chizzy saying, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Chizzy. He's a wrap.
I don't like what's happening. Chizzy. Are you a fake out?
What happened is it?
And that was it on the dinner tonight, right? So we have 6 people, the 6 finalists, right, in the house. I am sure right now that the voting lines are closed, and you know Deloitte is computing the number of votes that we have for the final week, right? So I don't know who the winner is, but on Sunday we'll get to know who will be crowned, a king or a queen, who will be crowned the winner of the Bbnaija season 7. So guys, let's go to the comment section and let me know what you think. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and guess what, you get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at Daniel. Until next time I come over again very soon, it's bye for now.